man! I'm stoked for this next wave. Let's surf.
Potion in my room, laid past light. Brewing sinister alchemy is my birthright. Sip it slow cause the spirit's in the bottle play. And I've never seen those fuckers use a single flame. I'm in tune with the magic, never sober anymore. I unravel the fabric while you shut and lock the door. I'm a wizard and I love casting spells.
Okay. I was willing to mind my own business. I was willing to respect your territory and treat you like a man, but you couldn't leave it alone, could you? You couldn't let a man sit here for 5 minutes and take a rest on your precious piece of shit hill? Okay. But my briefcase? I'll get it for you, all right? You can have my briefcase. Here, you want my briefcase? Here's my briefcase!
You got annoying kids and a nagging wife. You're so fed up, you wanna end your life. And the front door work won't stop being a jerk. You got bills to pay and the rent to do. You got student loans and you're totally screwed. And the front door work won't stop being a jerk. Well, maybe you need a little vacation to let out your frustration. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? We got food and games and live entertainment, of course. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Slide down the water slide and get a tan. Ride round on the go-kart track as best we can. Chow down at the buffet, we got lobster cans. Roll round on the roller coaster, it's got endless rims. You'll have so much fun you won't give a fuck, as long as you're willing to give up the fuck. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? We got food and games and live entertainment, of course. Negative XP amusement park and resort. You'll have so much fun you won't ever
work on that music.
Tarman.
Tarman. I need to say something to Tarman. First of all, everybody thinks Tarman for being the singular person on planet Earth.
What's up, Lacking Boys?
More, but no.
What's up, Mandalore?
The single
What's up,
only
Alpha?
person on planet Earth is not.
What's up, Junior? What's up, Luke? What's up, Slaw? What's up, Lacking Boys? What's up, Zach? I hope you guys liked my newest video. I put a shit ton of effort into it. Probably a little bit too much. The fucking music. The amount of times that I've done that is actually fucking surreal. The amount of times that I've done that. Holy shit. But what's up, Junior? What's up, Mandalore? What's up, Sloth? What's up, Luke? What's up, Sauce? What's up, Junior? What's up, boys? I hope you guys liked my newest video. I put a shit ton of effort into it. Probably way too much effort. I hyper focus on certain things in videos, and I just like, it's my autism. Whatever. I'm proud of it. Regardless. And I think I'm gonna move towards that direction. I feel like I sort of like found my pace in terms of like structure when it comes to like a video, and I feel like that is like a perfect example of what I want my content to like be. All right, so one second. That's going to be annoying. One sec. I know. Hang on. Oh, my God. My setup is scuffed right now. Hang on. Super scuffed. All right. There we go. That should be good. Should be good. Okay. All right. So Josh uploaded a new video from 1 day ago. Whatever. We'll watch it. Why not? Why not?
Rockstar villain busted out me a can of maple flavored spam.
What? Maple spam. Okay.
And you know your boy Cobra, I love me a good can of spam. Let's just have a piece of that. Your boy Cobra loves spam. You know, I haven't had a flavor that I haven't liked yet. And this maple flavored spam, this would be fucking bomb on like a French toast, eggs, bacon, and sausage type burger. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying,
like,
YouTube.
Good Lord. That is good. I love me some spam. Oh.
I bet that can's been open for like a month, I bet.
But have you seen the movie The Brave Little Toaster?
Oh my God, dude. This dude is fucking sitting back, drunk as a motherfucker, just watching The Brave Little Toaster in his little dark little fucking room. Like, that's all he's doing. Like Josh probably rewatches the same like 3 or 4 movies, and I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a vibe, and I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna hate on that, mostly because I do it too. But I actually watch good movies. You know what I'm saying?
They have a bunch of main characters. They got the lamp, the blanket, the radio, the toaster, and the vacuum cleaner. Now, I'm going to say some shit that's going to blow your mind if you've watched The Brave Little Toaster as a kid. You know, and now you're a grown-ass adult.
Okay.
the vacuum cleaner, Kirby, he represents the grumpy adults we become.
Oh, wow.
And the blanket represents Blanky, as he's called. He represents our inner child.
Oh, wow. Wow. That's so deep, man. That's so profound, Josh.
The radio and the brave little toaster represents all of our loud mouths. And the lamp represents all of our can-do spirits, you know, just
What?
the optimism in our lives.
Yeah, like I've always said this. I want Josh to review film, dude. Like I know that Clint suggested to for Josh to name his videos like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, oh, like this is the Josh Saunders show. This is episode 400 and fucking gay, or whatever. Like Josh, if Josh was just a little bit smarter, Josh could do like video series on different things. Cause like I would love for him just to like watch movies and like get his interpretation. Cause like you already know, like for example, if Josh watched The Sopranos and for those who don't know, there's a very specific scene where Dr. Melfi, Tony's psychologist, gets sexually assaulted in a hallway, and it's like a big moment in the show because like she's very like, well, like she's very like she doesn't want to say anything, but at the same time, you know, like she also like wants to like tell Tony so they can like find the guy. But anyway, like Josh watching that scene, like he'd probably just get fucking turned on. Like I would love to just sit in a room and like show Josh like gore scenes or like scenes like I just mentioned, and see what his like reaction would be.
And the brave little toaster, well, the brave little toaster represents the can-do attitude in our society, you know. While the lamp represents you know what I'm saying, optimism, like what if it has, what if it hasn't. The brave little toaster represents your can-do spirits.
Okay. I still don't know what that means though. Like what does that mean?
So how do you like that? The brave little toaster has made animated examples of the human psyche 101.
Wow. That's...
The radio represents the loud mouth.
You already said that.
It's inside all of us. The blankie represents...
You literally just said all this garbage.
Inner childhood. Or inner child, basically. That's what the blanket represents. The vacuum cleaner represents the grumpy ass adults we become. And,
oh, God.
the lamp.
God, he's such a creature.
The lamp is represented by our optimism and what if it happens, what if it doesn't happen. That's the lamp for you. And the brave little toaster, the toaster themselves.
Let them talk? No, dude, I gotta milk this 5 minutes into 15 minutes. Dude, come on.
Represents our optimism and our can-do attitude. That's something to think about.
Yeah, that's something to that's something to ponder.
Also, maple flavored spam would be fucking amazing. If you made like a French toast burger and you had like sausage, eggs, and bacon and cheese, you know,
Why would you ever ruin that with spam?
and like some fried maple spam.
Yeah, like no, like, yeah, that sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. What you just described right before saying spam.
With it, oh my god,
Yeah.
that'd be fucking phenomenal.
Oh, that'd be phenomenal, YouTube.
But that's just my opinion, not that it matters.
Yeah,
So,
man, you can tell that spam has been like that's like dried out. Like, you can tell that spam has been like sitting in his fridge for like days. Yummy, delicious, hard crusted. Jesus Christ, hard crusted spam. Jeez, look at that, dude. What the fuck? Yum.
you can eat spam fried or just straight out of the can. It's very versatile.
Ah, yes. It's very versatile. Did I watch this shit?
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Oh,
It's your boy Cobra back at it with another video. We got a drink combo. We got ourselves a glass. I want to say happy Pride Month. You got support from a straight ally. That's what's up.
Oh, yeah, all right. I watched this. All right. All right. So, I mentioned this guy a while ago, like 3 months ago. So, this guy is like a deranged fucking schizo that was a mod for Pokimane. So he was a mod for Pokimane. He fell in love with Pokimane, but stopped taking his medication, became insane, then believed he was in a relationship with Pokimane. So bad that he actually traveled to wherever she's at. I think California or some shit like that, right? So, okay, sorry. I'm not even mentioning the best part. The reason on why he thinks he's dating Pokimane is because some random Indian across the country is scamming him and acting like Pokimane. So this scammer like stole a bunch of money from him, then fucking trolled him and made him go to California to like meet her, but she never showed up. And he's, he doesn't have any money, so he was homeless. Then, he freaked out. He was upset. Someone called the cops. He went to the hospital, and like he actually recorded a video from the psych ward, or like before. It's bizarre.
Hello, everyone. There is an update I would like to make to everyone out there that's been watching the show for 99.
Excuse me, sir. You can't be filming.
I'm doing so.
You can't be filming.
I'm doing so.
I understand.
Yes, do you understand what I'm doing?
There's a HIPAA law in place. Okay, patient privacy. You can't be doing
Well,
that.
then let me talk to you about it.
You could talk to me. Go ahead.
All right, but anyway, let's see what he's up to now. I'm not caught up at all. I don't know if he still believes that he's with Pokimane. I don't think that that's the narrative anymore. At least I don't think.
And I got some news to announce to you all. I'm simply tired of all the disrespect that you guys have been showing me over the past few months.
What?
Let me tell you something, guys. Ever since I got here to California in February, it's been nothing but disrespect towards me, my friends, and family. And to be honest, my family's been showing me nothing but disrespect as well.
Who is Pokimane? She's a famous female streamer. And she's gay.
Been one person that's been showing me respect, and that's my mother. Everyone else is either too busy, doing something, don't even have time to talk to me. So this is basically where I'm going to go with this. Someone posing as Elon Musk came to me in my Discord. Also, someone named the Darkest.
So, Clay, you bring up a good point. I mean, like, as much as I like, you know, make fun of this dude, this like shit could go wrong because like stalking and like doing things like this, it's not necessarily illegal to stalk someone. I mean, like women mention this all the fucking time where it's like it's really hard for the police to actually do anything. Like they have to actually like break into your home or you have to prove like distress and how it's affected your work and shit like that. Like it's like it's kind of crazy when you think about it, but it's like, you know, like you know, whatever.
Raven came to me in my Discord saying that they wanted me to sign a Project Dodge application or a agreement, if you will. This agreement was not real. And you know what? He made it abundantly clear that he knew nothing about it. I am simply tired of the disrespect, guys. If you're gonna come to me with a deal, make sure you're actually being serious about it, guys. I don't have time to play games anymore. Life is too short to be doing something like that.
What is that hairline? Like, what is that? Like his head looks like the top of like Earth. Like it looks like different fucking islands and different continents on his head. Like
basically, guys, as far as it goes with Iman, Bella Porch.
My name is Tarman Goldstein.
Or any other
That's
person that I'm friends with. If you guys are really my friends, you should have time to at least talk to me at least a little bit of the time. I've brought this up several times and I understand that you guys are busy, but at the same time, it is impossible to not be able to say something any of the time. And to Iman Inez, my supposed girlfriend.
My supposed girlfriend, dude. It's just some random Indian dude that stole your money, my guy. Like fuck.
That we've been dating for the past 5 months, basically almost 6 months now. What the hell? Basically, guys, you guys want to call me delusional and all this other bull crap. Look, I know what's going on. And I've talked to them several times. If it's not them, it's not them. If it is them, it is them. Regardless, fuck it. I am tired of it. And you know what? I'm just letting you all know. No more to take this medicine bullcrap either. I'm not delusional.
Tar is very self-conscious about balding. It started in high school, and he was one of those kids. Don't be fucking making up some fan fiction about me, Sauce. God damn, dude. Thinking about me all the time.
And you all know.
I'm just joking.
Shelbo 2.0 is here to stay.
All right. Oh, shit. Thank you so much, Zach, for the fucking $10 donation. I really appreciate it. I'm under your desk, Tarman. Look out. I'll get them, dude. I mean, like, I can show you like my. Like, I'm not gonna show you my toes, but just for the gooners out there, okay? Hang on, just for the fucking. Just, look at that. Here we go. I'm wearing my girlfriend's socks because I couldn't find any of my own socks, so I'm wearing fucking her socks. So there you go. I hope you enjoy that show. All right. What were we doing? We saw them on the 24-hour stream. Yeah. Do they smell nice? Yes, they actually do smell nice. She uses different detergent that I do. Or like, I don't fucking know. It's just like a natural ephemeroid smell that gets on everything, I guess. Let's talk about the Switch 2.
AO799 here back on another video. Now, in this video today, guys,
why does it look like he's in a? This guy's in a care facility. What the hell?
AO799 here back.
This guy's in the hospital.
Back on another video. Now, in this video today, guys, we'll be talking about the Nintendo Switch 2. So, guys, the Nintendo Switch 2, it's coming out June 5th. Are you guys excited for this console? So there's basically a few details that I want to go over about the console that you may or may not have known about. So first of all, there are going to be 24 launch titles for the console when it comes out. I'm not going to name all the titles here. I might put them in the description so you can check it out there. Getting into the actual console itself, it has a 7.9-inch 1080p 120 Hz Full HD HDR display.
Wow. Yes. Something from 8 years ago.
Guys, that is a mouthful.
Wow.
But it all equates to a much larger screen.
But it's still probably like 30 FPS.
Brighter screen.
Or even less.
It's an LCD panel. I'm not exactly sure if it's IPS or not. That's basically something Nintendo will have to discuss. I did read the specifications. It does not say IPS.
I like Nintendo. I even like my Switch. I use my girlfriend's Switch sometimes, right? But at the same time, it's like I don't want this sounds so weird. I don't want to spend my time. Okay, for example, when it comes to like a multiplayer shooter, I don't like joining like 6 months later. I won't even play it. I have to like get into it right when it launches, or like right when the hype is real, so I can get into it, so I can level up. And it's that same thing where like I want to play games where like I don't feel like it's outdated, or I feel like it won't get fucking proper updates. And also, I don't want to play something that isn't fucking 60 FPS like shit. Like I know some people say that, oh, you know, I can't tell the difference between the 30 frames and 60. You're fucking blinder than a bat, and you're also batshit insane.
Yes, it definitely does say LCD. Many people have compared the screen between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. And I definitely got to tell you, there is definitely a night and day difference between the Switch 1 and Switch 2's LCD screen. Even compared to the OLED screen. Now, I've had all the Switch revisions, except for version 2, if I'm not mistaken. But I've had the Switch OLED, which looked amazing for the time.
Thank you again, Zach, for the donation. I appreciate that, buddy. What's up, Christ? How's it going, man?
But any.
Oh yeah, so for those that don't know or are just getting here, I did release a new video that I'm quite proud of. I released it 7 hours ago. I'm going to link it in chat. If you haven't seen it, go over, like the video, save it, watch it later, I guess. But anyway, I worked hard on it, so I hope you guys like it.
Anytime with OLED, the screen brightness is going to be pretty dim.
Tarman, this guy is a snoozer. Look, let him fly and let him land, okay?
But with the Switch 2, it's
let him yap, dude. Tarman, did you see the chocolate rice video? No, I did not see the chocolate rice video. What chocolate? What are you talking about? Chocolate rice?
It's looking pretty good. So I definitely give the screen a. Well, I can't exactly say right now because I don't exactly have the console. And
what is that? Hang on. Oh my God, Josh uploaded a new shirt or a new short.
Hey YouTube, this is from the Brave Little Toaster. You want to hear what it sounds like? The sound my trolls make every time King Cobra posts a new video. That's the sound my trolls make right there every time Cobra posts a new video. Now what you're about to hear may be distressing to listen to, but it is what it is.
Yeah, like look at all that spit and fucking cum shots that are on that Mac and on that keyboard too. Like I always liked the small glimpses of his keyboard because like you can see like what ones he presses and like ones he never uses because like the whole like all of the keys that he never touches are like it's just fucking covered in fucking dust. It's just covered in dust. Yo, what's up, Slootsy? I mean, I'm a gooner, but I wouldn't necessarily goon to the little toaster, especially since I think the voice actors are actually children, or maybe I'm thinking of another fucking movie that did that. But it's not a good look, Josh. Okay, don't be gooning. Don't be gooning to a little toaster, Josh.
Cry, weep, wail, and sob. It's disgusting. Every time, I can't believe it.
All right, amazing, Josh. And also, it's sort of weird that he like, I don't know, like finds like the concept of like a crying fucking child to be like, oh, that's humorous. Oh, that's a little bitch. Like that's my trolls. A little weak little blanket, dude. Josh is gonna turn that blanket into a fucking cum rag.
In hand right now, and that's.
All right. Let's get back to this Pokemon stalker, just because I am curious on what he actually has been up to. But it looks like he hasn't. Oh, wait.
Hello, everyone. More a bit of a serious topic about.
Like, it's crazy to me that he's allowed to have a phone in the fucking psych ward. Like, cause like that's fucking insane to me.
So the immigration law has been passed, and many people are being deported back to their countries. Which from level 1 to 100,
what would your gooning level be? Level 500 mob boss. Your buddy Willow is live. Oh,
Itself, you might say it's not a bad thing, but it's the way they go about the situation.
Willow is a swell, straight guy. He's a really cool guy. He has a lot of interesting takes that should be taken really seriously. He's a fantastic YouTuber who makes great content. I wish him well. He's a fucking moron, normie cuck.
Many people are being beat, brutalized, and victimized just for coming to this country because of Trump's order. Many people come here with the hopes and dreams to make something of themselves, which is something that they could not do.
Dude, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, this dude's like naked underneath this like hospital gown. Look at all like the soup containers, like the food containers.
In the country that they live.
This is crazy.
Which is why they came here. Now, as we know, not everyone is here to do the right thing. But don't punish everyone for one bad egg. It's very unfortunate that California is going through this right now, and
yeah, I actually do see some blood stains, but that might be food.
The fact that
who is this? This is Shell Boo or Shell Boy 99. So the backstory on this guy is that this guy was a mod for Pokimane, fell in love with Pokimane, stopped taking medication, fell deeper in love with Pokimane. Then some random Indian from across the from across the seas that was pretending to be Pokimane realized this, then messaged him and has been scamming him for money. And this guy believes or believed that he was in a relationship with Pokimane. And this guy was like sending the fake fucking Pokimane thousands of dollars. And he actually went to California and spent the last of his money to meet up with said random Indian man from across the ocean. But obviously said random Indian man from across the ocean wasn't in the U.S. So this guy just trolled him into like spending the last of his money. And this guy became homeless, had a mental breakdown, and went to a psych ward. And here we are, I guess.
I live here now puts it in so much of a different light. I'm blessed to not be in the situation, but also worried for those that are in the situation that are going through right now. And I pray to God that people will understand what it means to be an American citizen. If you were lucky enough to be born in America, consider yourself blessed.
I'm
no
blessed.
words can describe what's going on here in California by the ICE order.
The ICE order.
Guys, please.
It's like some Star Wars shit. The ICE order. Send out the clone troopers, dude.
Do your research. Please understand what people are going through right now. Families are being torn apart. Many people don't know where to go right now. Look, guys, I gotta tell you, I was homeless here in California. And I don't bring that up to say, oh, look at him. No. Because you never know what might happen on the streets.
What?
People get killed every single day and have nowhere to stay and nowhere to live.
Well, but that was your own decision to, like, for one, stop taking your medication. So, like, you're already, I mean, there's no talking sense into a guy like this now. I mean, like, that's all he needs probably is just to be on medication. It needs to be in, like, a stable environment. That's probably all he needs.
All is I hope and pray that this order is canceled. But we have to speak up about it. We have to protest it. Guys.
Yeah, let's fucking protest this shit.
The videos are in this list of names for mistakes they have made.
What? That's one handsome man, dude. That's one sharp looking fucking fellow right there. Pokemon's boyfriend, huh? Well, all right then. All right. All right. Let's see what Peter has been up to. Let's see what our boy Peter now. Lately, I've been very just not into Peter. I have like it's just he's just been rubbing me the wrong way. I can't stand him now. But since he got a haircut, he looks a little bit better. Maybe a little bit more tolerable. I mean, this dude really went into the barbershop and was like, make me look more, make me look more fucking Vietnamese. Like make me look more stereotypical, please, sir, madam, like.
Bum 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 bum. The Peter
Shit show.
Show.
The Peter Cuck Chair show.
Bum bum.
This is the Peter Cuck Chair.
Bum 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 bum. All right, happy Sunday morning.
Watch the short where he sleeps in a tunnel. What? Sleeps in a tunnel? Where was this? Did you see the guy he named himself after was saying some sicko shit on Twitter? No, but I was aware of the guy who he named himself after has said a lot of weird shit regarding, like, the age of consent and shit like that. But, like, it's the latest short.
Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum.
One sec. I have so many links. Hang on. Thank you, Six. I appreciate you.
Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I'm really excited about my career pivot in Taiwan, to the point that I'm almost mentally saying goodbye to Phoenix. I'm recording this video in a little bit of a tunnel here.
So, like, that's for the rain to gather. Like, that's for the... Dude.
Video in a little bit of a tunnel here.
What the fuck?
What had happened was a year ago, I ran into some car troubles, and my car needed to be repaired overnight. And I ended up sleeping here for one night, actually.
What?
To be repaired overnight. And I ended up sleeping...
My car needed to be repaired, so I slept in... You're fucking... What?
Here for one night, actually. It was, I want to say it was early summer, so it wasn't too hot. About this time of year. I can't remember the exact date. But I had a good time that time, and I'm just kind of reliving a memory. This is Scottsdale, relatively safe place. I'm not a very deep sleeper, and I still had my car to put stuff in, so I didn't have a whole lot on my back, so it wasn't the end of the world. I had a little bit of a fun camping trip, if you will, right here in my hometown. But hopefully I won't have to do that in Taiwan. I probably won't even need to own a car over in Taiwan. But 3 objectives of this trip. As you guys know, I've been talking to a girl that I met on an online dating app last time I was there, and see how that turns out. I got 2 conferences.
Probably ate 2 pounds of celery in that tunnel.
And of just generally networking with people. Part of the reason...
Lots of people say the word networking. When I hear the word networking, what I hear is sucking dick and sucking balls. And like fucking kissing ass. Like, that's what I fucking hear when I hear networking. Like, I'm like, networking, suck my dick. I'm not gonna do that shit.
The reason I ran into so much trouble here in the Phoenix area is that I didn't make the network. And a lot of times when anything went wrong, finally today, I actually do have a few people I could pick up the phone and call when shit breaks loose, right? For 2 years, I didn't have that. For 2 fucking years. I had to handle everything by myself. COVID, job losses, car breaking down, you name it, right? I had to...
I'm a millionaire, and I've never networked with shit. Well, now, I'm just saying, now, I have recently... made a LLC, and I am an official business, and I am looking for an investor, okay, and I will turn profits, okay. I'm only asking for $500,000, so I can hire a sex maid, so I can rent out a studio, so I can get like webcams and stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, like I'm gonna buy like a lot of hookers and like a lot of coke. The soda, obviously. I have like a, I like sugar and stuff. no, I'm just joking.
Not that I wasn't capable of handling all of that by myself.
Just no.
But I was all alone while doing it, right? Let's see.
Dude, that's the thing. Oh, wait, hang on. I have an idea for any millionaires in chats, okay? What about a restaurant themed after my stream, okay? I could have the no normie burger, okay? I could have the cuck fries. I could have like the KingCobraJFS drink combo, okay? It's an amazing idea, and it won't flop at all. I promise.
Fortunately, I didn't suffer any job losses.
The Hangar is live. Thank God, some content. Thank God. Alright, thank God. Let's see. I'm a fucking moron. Let's see what the Hangar's up to. Alright. Now, remember the rules. Don't mention me, don't say my name, and don't...
Pulled up from a YouTuber on...
Don't say my name, don't mention me, but we'll see. Hang on.
A day ago. So, he is right there. He's not CNN. He's not Fox. He's just another YouTuber. And, well, he's going to share with us what is happening in LA. Are they?
All right. I'm going to post the link. Like I said, this isn't a raid. Don't be too harsh. Be friendly. Fucking have fun, okay?
Peaceful protest? Obviously not. One of the things I want to say about this is it's amazing. When Obama was doing this, there were crickets. Nobody said a word when Obama was deporting people. Where are we flying to today, Captain? Los Angeles, California. We're talking about what's going on in LA. And so, 5 Mile Ant, TWU. Okay, I don't know what that means. Good to see you. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to try to talk about the events in LA. I got a video pulled up that I want to play, and I'm going to do a commentary on this video. Call it. There you go. What is ICE? ICE is a government agency. And talking about what's going on in Los Angeles, has anyone noticed that no one's talking about Pride Month anymore? Yeah, ever noticed that?
What?
No one's saying anything about it.
That's not true at all.
They're just not.
What?
So I
That's
am
not
looking at your comments. Got to make sure I don't miss any super chats over here. My brother's not in here, and because I did this on the spur of the moment. I did text him, so he knows.
Ask him about his hair. Like, pressure him about his hair.
I wasn't planning to do a live stream till Sunday night, but this is breaking news. It's so.
Like, this guy has no mods. Like, this guy just said that his only mod isn't here. So just.
Okay, I have a few things. Like I said, Obama. Let's go. Let's go to Obama here. Share this tab instead. Okay, let's bring this up more. There we go. I am sharing the screen. Okay, now, as you can see on the screen, Obama deported a little over 3 million illegal immigrants.
Wow.
When he did this, there were crickets. There were no protests or riots. It's okay because Obama's doing it. When the orange man does it, because he's the boogeyman already, they painted him as the boogeyman. So when he does it, it's all wrong. So let's talk about Obama for a second. According to, I'm sharing my screen with you so you can see what's on my screen. I did a Google search. During his 2 terms in office, former President Barack Obama formally removed approximately 3 million non-citizens from the United States.
Someone said, do you use Gorilla Glue to hold that rug on top of your head?
Yeah, this is a... Show more. Okay. Here are distinctions to consider regarding Obama's deportation numbers. Wow. Deportation numbers breakdown. Obama administration carried out approximately 3 million formal removals with a peak of 438,421 in 2013.
I don't think he's gonna I think he's learned.
Bill Clinton, about 2 million removals, or 12.3 million when including returns. Donald Trump, about 1.2 million removals in his first term.
I don't think he's...
So,
damn.
It looks like Obama wins this one. He is the deportation president. Back to this one.
Oh my God, dude.
Okay, so I've got 16 people in here.
Okay.
Can you watch something instead of reading numbers? I was going over the numbers because Obama was a deportation president. I'm just saying what's happening in LA. When Obama did it, nobody was protesting. When the orange man does it, you get protesters.
Trump
looks like...
Uh-oh. We got some Trump...
So, again...
We got some trolls in here.
So, let's get into this video. This was taken from a man on the ground. Right there. I'm going to go back here.
The hell's that fat ass gonna... What's that fat ass gonna do? That fucking fat ass...
It was Mexico! You can't kick us out of the land that was...
The fuck are you gonna do? The hell?
Ours!
Wow, look at that.
LA has erupted over the past few days as ICE officials came in and carried out a few raids. The past few days have been wild here on the streets of LA. Cars have been burnt, intersections have been taken over. Local and state officials are not happy with what's going on with the federal government. The footage you're about to see is absolutely insane. The police are coming.
I'm not gonna watch him watch some random fucking I don't give two shits and a fuck about this.
Right now, speak no more and get in it. Thousands of protesters are here on the streets right now. Right here on this federal building, you have words like F ICE, revolution starting here, here for my family, all sorts of stuff. Right here you have the National Guard.
Yeah, because fucking shitty ass graffiti really sends a message.
Right here, and this one is at the side of the federal building here at one of the ICE detention centers here. And
I'm not gonna watch this. But it was fun, I guess, for a second. I mean, I don't know. It's. Let me know if he stops watching that video, because I'm not gonna. Remember, being happy doesn't mean you have it all. It means you're grateful. Oh, Slootsy, you're still in here. Hang on. I wanted to show you this, Slootsy. Check this out, Slootsy. Check that out, dude. Oh, fucking fat ass fucking rock. Some fucking burnt ass fucking dry chicken. Some like dry corn. Some dry salmon. Would you eat this, Slootsy? I think I'd eat it. I think.
So, what we're seeing here are protests in LA. Now, what's amazing, all right.
But all right, let's go back to Peter. I know, but Time Man, Peter's boring. Well, shit, dude. I have a hot spot for fucking Vietnamese and Japanese fucking twinks, okay? It is what it is. Actually, I'll be right back, actually. Give me a minute and I'll be right back. I need to go piss. And maybe smoke some tobacco.
You won't a boys and girls. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for? Got food and games and live entertainment sports. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Fun cars and go-karts, Ferris wheels and juice bars. Got everything that you could possibly want. Shopping mall and Coliseum, American History Museum. Got everything that you could possibly want. Negative XP amusement park and resort. Family fun in the sun, come on, what are you waiting for?
I'm working on that music. Tarman. Oh my God, Tarman. I need to say something to Tarman. First of all, everybody thank Tarman for being the singular person on planet Earth.
Sorry about that.
You would think there would be more, but no.
Ready to rock
the single
and roll.
only person on planet Earth is not.
Alright. Alright. Look, I don't know. This guy's a moron. I like Peter. I don't like him anymore. I mean, this guy was such a moron that he actually flew to Vegas, got ghosted, and still talked to the chick when he got back to Arizona. Like, I'm tired of, like, look, like, I understand, like, feeling down about yourself. I was depressed for, like, a long time. Like, certain life events. I get being down, being, no self-esteem, no future. I get that, but, like, doing that shit forever is just annoying. You know, it's like this dude, like, doesn't help. Like, I've said this before. This guy overanalyzes everything to the point where he, like, makes himself stumble. You know what I mean? It's like the most simple stuff, it's the most simple discussions with, like, a roommate. He will, like, make it the most fucking complicated. Man, I'm a fucking moron, dude. I gotta fix my overlay. Like, my overlay fucked up a few days ago. And I haven't fixed it. But holy fuck, dude, I'm actually retarded. Blast it louder. Unsubbed. Speak up so loud. Turn that music so loud. Oh man, all right. We're back though, okay? We're back. All right, we're back. Jesus Christ, dude. Disaster stream.
Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show.
Oh.
Bum 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 bum.
What? That was unique. That was a unique intro, dude.
Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So this past Saturday, my Kia Forte finally gave out You know, I've been driving it for 3.5 years now. I bought it used, but altogether it had about almost over 1 light second on the odometer when it finally died. The interior is kind of a disaster anyway.
What do you mean it died? Like the battery died? Or like...
So I'm not too...
What do you mean it died?
Displeased.
What the hell was that? What the hell is that shit on the floor? Like, what the fuck is, like... Why does he have, like, fucking aquarium sand, like, on the ground?
About having to replace the car. I was kind of expecting it anyway. And I bought a Honda Civic, much better gas mileage, and...
Yeah, he probably never changed the oil and got fucked, you know. I mean, because, like, you gotta change that shit fucking, you know.
There is one thing I do want to change about my lifestyle.
Yeah, like, he probably, like, fucked his engine by doing that or something, and then he's just...
Because one...
It's tunnel dirt.
Lifestyle matter contributed the most to the...
I miss Fed Smoker, dude. I miss Fed Smoker so much. Like, sure, some people might have, like, a stick up their ass about Fed Smoker, like, fucking with fucking normies and, like, ruining normal people's day, but I fucking love that shit. I'm not ashamed to say it, but, dude, I miss Fed so much. Fed was, like... He's like one of the craziest people, but also like extremely like he's like somehow fucking like endearing, like fucking Tony Soprano. Like you're not supposed to necessarily root for this guy, but holy fuck is he, you know, fucking cool or whatever, dude. Like I saw the fucking window of the car, and for some reason, it reminded me of when Fed Smoker used to film his cars, and that's the only reason why I bring that up. That's the only reason why I thought about that, but...
The interior being all torn up and all that. I'm gonna go into the shade to record the rest of the video. The other thing I'm really disappointed at, and this one is kind of my own risk-taking, but the timing of the car breaking down in the middle of summertime. You know, I have to come out here. This is my third trip here to load everything.
An entire small town threw rocks at him one time, so he definitely got it back more than we ever have been shown, dude. Like, I can't imagine, like, dude, like, just the fact that, like, one man got like an actual mob to form to fucking throw rocks. I can't imagine like what Fed was probably like snorting coke, trying to fucking get revenge. He had like a whole map drawn out and everything. You know, he had plans to get revenge. That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Just because it's so hot, I have to duck for cover, and it's one of those things, right? You know, we live in the United States, individualistic culture. You know, your car breaks down in the middle of summertime, you're on your own, right? Even, you know, as I'm moving things, sometimes security gives me heck. The other day, I ran into a McDonald's.
So I don't believe the cause of death was ever revealed, but I mean, what probably happened is she was probably high on meth. Okay, here's the thing: he was probably high, so you know that makes you hot as fuck. I'm betting on like a stroke, cause like from at least the pictures, it looks hot. Like you know how like sometimes you can just see like it in the air, like how dense the air is, and like you know what I mean? Like you can just see that it's like hot. So like, I always just assumed it was some kind of stroke, and like he was probably high like while he. No, okay. So what happened, which is even a fucking doper. So from what we've seen, the actual pictures of Fed Smoker, it's literally just him laying on the ground with a piss jug in hand right in front of his car on the highway. So it looks like he was probably in pain. He probably stopped. He probably had to piss, stepped outside, and then dropped dead. So like, yeah, like he died with a piss jug in hand. I don't know how to say it other than he was a Chad, and he'll be missed. And no disrespect intended, man. That guy was cool.
McDonald's to wash my hands, after moving some things, and the staff at the McDonald's was very upset at me for using their bathroom, right? It feels like
what?
Risk taking, but the timing of the car breaking down in the middle of summertime. I have to come out here. This is my third trip here to load everything, just because it's so hot. I have to duck for cover. And it's one of those things, right? We live in the United States, individualistic culture. Your car breaks down in the middle of summertime, you're on your own, right? Even, as I'm moving things, sometimes security gives me heck. The other day, I ran into a McDonald's to wash my hands, after moving some things, and the staff at the McDonald's was very upset at me for using their bathroom, right? It feels like I'm kind of.
What did you do though? And like, how long were you in there? Because like, this guy lives in Phoenix, and I assume Phoenix has some somewhat bad areas, like any other major city or state or whatever the fuck, right? So he probably just spent too much time in like a hood bathroom, and they thought he was doing drugs in there. Because if you spend too much time in a fucking like hood bathroom, like if you spend more than a minute in there, the fucking people be knocking on the door, fucking like thinking that you're like a homeless person taking a bath in the sink or shooting up or something.
Used to it now that I've, especially here in Phoenix, the third summer dealing with.
Hi Tarman, in and out. Wait, hi Tarman, in and out. He looks bioengineered every day now. What? Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm high right now, but that's a lot of words that aren't making sense to me. It's probably me, not you. But I have no idea what you're talking about.
With this. But it's a reminder that.
Oh, I understand what you're saying now. Sorry, I'm sorry. I understand. No, so like, he actually does look sick. So okay, so I'm sorry for misunderstanding. So this dude has had bismuth poisoning before. Like he's actually said he's had it. He's felt ill. He can tell what it's from. Like, I think he's got it 3 or 4 times now. But the first time he actually got it, he was like, all right, I'm quitting smelting bismuth. I'm quitting. I'm not doing this anymore. Literally 3 days later, he uploaded. 3 days later, he like put up a short or a live stream where he was making bismuth statues and stuff. I'm like, what are you doing, Peter? I feel like he's turning into a golem. Like he really is like a fucking golem. A very sick, senile, even though he's young. He's a retard. Yes. 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 Yes.
That I need to get out of the United States. But other than that, I'm not too displeased with having to replace the car, because you got to remember the car, the Kia Forte, had been associated with a lot of off memories. I won't say bad memories, but off times in my life. Got to remember, I bought the car at the tail end of the COVID pandemic, and we were just returning to the office. I had to deal with office politics, and I don't often do very well with that, right? I was teaching at
just imagine like being a student and you're on break from a college or from a high school. You want to get a snack, and you're actually, you know, you're allowed to leave campus or whatever. If I can go off campus, and you see your teacher like sitting here rambling on his phone in like 109-degree weather.
Washington Technology, and I ran into political barriers there. I have differences in ways of life, and I won't go into too much detail there because I've already talked extensively about it. And that's when I decided to take the job here in Phoenix. I had a lot of, gotta understand, I was 35 years old when I moved here. It's very hard to start over making new friends again. I ran into a lot of barriers there. And toward the end of last year,
I smoked a joint with my history teacher in fucking high school. I had a lot of shitty teachers, but like the actual like dope teachers, like, you know, that outweighed the fucking negative. Like I had some cool ass teachers too. Not like Peter, a fucking weird sicko.
I had one close friend.
Okay, I do have a weird memory though. So like, you know how in middle school you have like scoliosis shit? Well, like my school at the time, like the actual people like checking for the scoliosis, it was like one single dude, and the dude did the guys and also the girls, and like at the time I didn't really think any much like I didn't think anything of it at the time, but like later on when like I realized that like I remember some of the girls mentioning that and like being weirded out by that, and but like I realized that shit whenever I was like fucking like 16 or 17, and it like blew my mind. I was like, fuck, that's fucking. You brought up a really good point about teachers a while back. Something like 98 of them are just as immature as the students. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, like, yes, I understand that, like, you know, you should want to get into a career early, like being a teacher or being a professor at a young age. That's awesome, but I also feel like a lot of them just aren't mature enough to handle shit. Like they're just not. They're still like 21, 22. I feel like whenever I was younger, all of the teachers were like 40 or 50 years old. Now, you know, there will probably be a teacher for a long time, but still, like, I felt like I always had like either like a deeper connection, or I liked them more if they were like older, or like I maybe respected them more, or I listened to their advice more, or like, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Like I felt like that was like a big benefit, but I don't know. I'm not a teacher though. Like I don't.
that I knew from church. And he set me up on a blind date, and it kind of kick-started everything else. It's kind of interesting. What had happened was that I went out with a friend of...
I don't know, dude. Like, I'm not gonna, like, I mean... I think teachers should obviously get paid more. Like, I don't think that's like a hot take or anything. Like, I think that would help a lot. But, you know...
A friend of...
Whatever.
His, and did it go anywhere? Not...
It's not gonna happen, regardless, but...
Really? But it gave me a lot of confidence to...
Okay, because, like, okay... Here's the thing, though. I understand... Okay. I'm going to compare it to, I'm a fucking rube right now. Why can't I remember what this is called? Okay. I relate it to being a, like, paleontologist, okay? I relate it to fucking wanting to dig up fucking dinosaur bones, okay? Being a teacher and being that is very similar. You want to know why? Because, yes, I understand that I won't get paid much, but this is for the greater good. You know, I can find a new species of blah, blah, blah. Or I can fucking, you know, or I can, you know, shape young minds or whatever. It's the same kind of logic. It's the same kind of thing. And they also don't get paid shit, you know? Like, who the fuck wants to be a teacher? Like, you get paid shit. You get treated like shit. Like right now, like literally right now, you get treated like shit. There's some people that will think literally less of you. It's just like, and like, you have no fucking social life also. You know, you're just boned. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Edgar? How's it going, buddy?
Try it again. And it's a mixed bag. Yes, I did meet a lot of new people.
I volunteered to be a chaperone for my son's first field trip. Dude, that's fucking sick, man. That's dope. That's dope. I remember my field trips. Dude, they're sick. Do you guys remember fucking field day? Where, like, you know, they'd, like, get, like, giant water slides, or, like, get the hose, or, like, fucking water balloons, and, like, we'd spend the day, like, outside doing shit. That was fun. That was a lot of fun, dude.
People, but with it, the uncertainty of it, right? And, my work performance has kind of, I have to admit, my work performance has kind of suffered these last 6 months. In large part because of all the uncertainty that comes with going back into the dating scene.
Remember going outside? No. Okay, I will say that when COVID hit, I definitely spent like every single day inside. But like for a while, like okay, so like I was living in a very like I was living in California at the time, so they were taking fucking COVID very seriously. But then I moved to Cleveland, where no one cared. Like, I mean, sure, in the fucking news they did, but no one walking around the city gave two shits and a fuck about wearing a mask. So I was very thankful that I did. But anyway, like, I went out fucking, God, like, I miss going out, because, like, where I'm at right now, there really isn't a punk scene. It's actually kind of, okay, there is, but it's not my kind of punk. Like, it's just not my kind of vibe. It's just not my kind of thing. But, you know, the one thing about Cleveland, fucking awful roads, shitty people, shitty food, shitty weather, shitty everything. But the one good part about Cleveland is they had a huge punk scene. Like they had a huge music scene. Like it was like, not okay, I'm kind of over dramatizing it, but it was really fucking solid and it was really consistent. And like they had some dope venues. There was just one venue that they had a skateboard ramp in the venue where some people could fucking skate while the band was playing 5 feet away from the stage. It was sick. I miss that shit. I don't have a okay, dude. I met the owner of that place. Really fucking cool dude. I think he was going through a divorce because he was really fucking talkative and sort of. Anyway, he was a really nice fucking dude. That dude gave me a whole mushroom chocolate bar, and I feel like he just intended to give me one piece, but I grabbed the whole thing and sort of said, "Thanks, man." And he kind of paused and kind of nodded his head and said, "Yeah, no problem," and kind of walked away. So but anyway, I fucking tripped fucking balls on that shit. I took the whole fucking bar. I was fucking I was fucking zooted, dude.
I've had dates that showed up an hour late. And
so, Junior, there is. It's just not my. From what I've listened to and what I've looked at, it's just not my kind of punk, or it's just not my vibe. I'm not saying it's bad music or anything. It's just not my vibe. Maybe that will change. I haven't gone to an actual show, but maybe that will change because I do want to go outside more. Dude, I weighed myself the other day. Fuck, dude. 270 fucking pounds. I'm a fucking 270. So I'm 6 foot. So that's fucking that's fucking obese or what? I should be at least 230. I haven't been 300 pounds since in fucking a long time. I haven't been as fat and yeah, I know. I haven't been as fat in a fucking while.
Caused me a lot of, stomach rumbling kind of sensation.
Big kahuna, yeah.
Uncertainty. I've had dates that were uncertain and wishy-washy about whether or not they wanted to go out with me. And sometimes the entire week will go by and all the uncertainty. And the only thing I did the whole week was worry about the ups and downs, right? There have been weeks like that.
Dude, okay. They're just... I think I retell this a lot, but one of my favorite shows I ever saw was fucking Goat Horror. The fucking lineup was sick. It was like a 7-hour fucking show, and right at the end, right when fucking Goat Horror started, someone fucking lit a ginormous fucking firework in the pit, and it was fucking going off, and we were all doing the fucking circle pit around the firework, and the fucking fire alarms were going off. The fucking security was like, "What the fuck's going on?" It was sick. It was dope. There were people that there were huge fucking fucking columns, and the actual roof had fucking rafters. There were people that were climbing, and they fucking climbed up and jumped in the pit. It was sick. I need to stop being a lazy fat fuck and go to a show again, dude. I need to ride my BM. I need to ride my my bike again. Fuck, man.
I almost forgot about, I teach at Glendale Community College. I forgot the day of the performance review. What's really interesting is my boss even emailed me and asked me what would be a good day for the review, and I gave an earlier date than the one that she had suggested because I wanted to get it over with, and then I forgot about it. In large part because of all the trepidation with all the other stuff going on in my life, right? I got into a fight with my roommate because of anxiety over dating as well. What had happened?
What? I got into a fight with my roommate because of anxiety with dating. What, dude? Like, this guy just can't function. Like, dude, like, you're gonna have to go through life being stressed. That's what life is. That's why, you know, relaxing or having some downtime is actually a fucking appreciated. Like, that's why it's downtime, because it's not stressful or as stressful.
Tuesday afternoon, and one of my students was finally responding to me, and she finally had a nice long conversation with me and got even more fascinated with me as we talked, and by the end of
one of your students, okay, I hate when he says students. You mean in college, or you mean in high? What does that mean? Like, I hate, like, I feel like he does that shit on purpose.
And one of my students was finally responding to me, and she finally had a nice long conversation with me and got even more fascinated with me as we talked, and by the end of that
yeah, so like, I understand that he's mainly at a community college. I understand that. But he's also like a regular, like, I've seen him at someone's house before. Like, I feel like he just gets hired randomly. So, like, yes, it probably is, you know, someone in college, but also, like, he does other shit on the side and stuff like that. Like, he has taught people in high school before. So it's like and also, he has said sicko shit before. So, like, it's just my immediate assumption, I guess.
Interaction, I was completely
Dear Diary, I'm falling in love with an Asian man who eats 2 pounds of celery a day. I don't know what to do. Oh my god.
Trained, and I lost all my mental battery to deal with my roommate. My roommate had a minor situation, what should have been a minor situation that day, but my mental battery was drained, and he had a hard time recognizing that. Let's just put it that way. My roommate, he was an alcoholic anyhow, so very difficult to deal with that combination. And then my grandmother passed away last December. At the funeral, I was reading my grandmother's biography, and what caught my eye is that she was born just a few months before Mary Curry had passed away.
Oh my god.
And so I asked my grandmother when she makes it to the other side. During the funeral, at the speech, I spoke about my grandmother, and then I asked her when she makes it to the other side to ask.
During your speech? Oh god, you fucking dishonored your whole family in front of your family. Like, you literally just, like, oh my god, you fucking stood in front of everyone and rambled on about some dead woman. Holy fuck. God, dude. What's up, Mr. Blue Pie?
Asked Mary Curry to set me up on a blind date with one of her descendants. My dad was so upset at the remark, and
wow. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Yeah. Of course, your dad would be upset. You're dishonoring your grandmother by fucking yapping fucking schizo babble. Yeah. Oh yeah.
My dad was so upset at the remark, and
yeah, that's his mother. That's your grandmother, but that's his mother. You fucking idiot.
My uncle happens to be a psychologist, and he told my dad, "Don't worry about it. You know, people grieve differently. You know, just some people laugh at funerals. I've seen it all." And that's what my uncle told my dad, and my dad calmed down considerably after.
The fuck, man? You're an actual freak. That's you're an actual like freak.
After that, when I went up to my grandmother's casket, you see,
great video on that dude with the cups. I really appreciate that. I worked really hard on that. I like using my avatar for things. I'm still going to use it with my branding and everything, obviously. But I feel like I want to start like putting my face on like my channel more. Like, yeah, sure, I do streams and everything, but I feel like that gives it like it feels different or whatever. It works for me, I guess. But I felt like I got my vibe down really well. I felt like that video was like the definition of like what I want, or like what I wanted to make but haven't been able to make for a while, due to like laziness or just not, just not doing things correctly. Because like I've made things before, and I've never felt fully like, I wasn't like always 100% on the ball. Like sometimes I rushed things, blah 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 blah. But I feel really confident with that style of shit.
Mary,
what's up, Ham Man?
Curry discovered polonium. She isolated from uranium, or of course that's not how polonium is made today. Today it's made from bismuth, bombarding bismuth with neutrons in a nuclear reactor. And so I put a chunk of bismuth in my grandmother's casket for her to take up to to give to Mary Curry so that she could continue her research. And the casket, along with everything inside, was cremated. I was hoping to see what would be the result of that bismuth. It make a crystal or something. But the urn was sealed before I got a chance, and I didn't want to ask anybody because my dad was already so upset about it. So, and then I came home and I met. She's half Polish and loves literature. Almost like a descendant, almost like a reincarnation of Eve Curry. But again, she was really late one time and gave me a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, I know. Like, this guy wanted to dig through her ashes to like find a bismuth. Like, fuck.
And while I was waiting for her, I decided to read a little bit about the biography of the Currys, and I discovered that Mary Curry had a granddaughter named Helene, and she was still alive, and
yeah, YouTube,
and still very active. Had a university email account, and I decided to email her, and well, it's still ongoing, so I hate to talk too much about it.
Okay, so this guy claims he's in contact with her granddaughter. What most likely is happening is he is in contact with someone that's pretending to be her granddaughter, that's probably scamming him for money. I hope.
And not long after that, I've always been a big fan of another celebrity.
Oh my god, dude, he's right in front of a restaurant
in Poland. I won't talk too much about it because
Jesus Christ, dude, that's so like,
again, it's ongoing.
Just some random fucking bum on their phone.
But after I spoke to Helene,
and I made a Lego art piece of a monument in Poland to try to impress her. I had another conversation with the other celebrity, and let's just say that it's still ongoing. So I hate to talk too much about it. But unfortunately, all this is great. But the turbulence of the ups and the downs, the nice conversations followed by another session of ghosting each other. But I feel infinitely better knowing that the.
Well, Peter, I don't feel better at all. I don't feel better at all. I don't feel better at all.
All right, so just a good thing to think about with respect to artists and understanding the world. I'm not saying this is happening, but think about this. Now, my name's Toad Wastoid, okay? I do what I do. I tell my jokes, I play my music. I've got a lot of files that could be used. You could save it deep faked. There's so much, got so much on the internet that I could be deep faked. Now, do I have enemies? It's probably everyone would. And why would they be your enemy? They wouldn't necessarily be your enemy. They might actually like you, or me. They're like, well, I'm not saying I have ever been stolen from any monetary, but just the contention, possibly my music, my data is being stolen from me. It's possible, not sure, possible. Okay, now my enemies then therefore would be, well, that'd be a point of a good question. What would be your observance of the initial regard of who is responsible?
Is this just I don't know, schizoids get old sometimes. They're all kind of the same, unless they harass people. I like the schizoids that fucking harass people.
One's in color. See that one? That's my
Jesus Christ, man.
That one right there. That my dude. This going. My first old Grandma Moses, and then we got a fucking Razorback. I don't know. There's a black one. This guy's supposed to go. Well, I couldn't have. Now we got number 1 and 2, the iPhones. But I might as well. There we go. Just get that going right there. So we did get that. I'm just saying, might as fucking well, because I'm trying to just prove something like recording. Is it recording? Oh, it's not. It kind of is. Now that dude, and then so I turned out. See that one. See if you listen to this one.
This dude's underbite and speech impediment is far worse than any lolcow. Yes, I am a shooter. I am a doomer. I am a coomer. I'm a loser. I'm a retard. On a computer.
This one's actually recording this right now. So, but those two, you kind of need. So there's 2 of them, and then there's this one. This one's.
Oh, and I'm also a groomer as well.
So, come on, man. Which one's this? This is the one that doesn't work. This is like welcome to Talkback. I guess I don't know if I stole something or not. I was trying to get a phone.
The issues with the fucking schizoids is that they usually come in certain types. It's either the ones that think the fucking satellite man, is after them, the FBI is after them, the blah blah blah. There's that type. Then there's the type like fucking Ashley Hatcher, where it's just like full blown mental illness. They can't form relationships. They can't even talk. They're disgusting. Let's just say that. Then there's the kind of schizoids like the hard tard or like fucking crazy lokes, for example, who will just well, they are just aggressive and they want attention. They want to be the victim. They want to be the blah, blah, blah. This really is the house that he lives in. Oh, shit. You found his fucking...
Whatever. Give me a second. This is a warning.
That's the thing. Like, that's why I fucking bitch and moan about normies all the fucking time. Because, like, these are lolcows. Like, these fucking 16 viewer fucking shitters. Like, these dudes are the real lolcows.
See, I had this friend named Derek.
Like, literally none of the main fucking goy normie channels find lolcows on their own. Literally none of them. Maybe a few exceptions, but still.
Iowa State University. Pretty dope there, Cyclones. Pretty good dudes. I don't know if our football team is that good. Whatever. So warning. Huh? No, Derek Hockstetter said to me, Derek Hockstetter said a couple good things. Derek, back in that.
All right, let me guess. This guy lives in a really nice house.
You know, we get our cases. I don't even remember, but
yeah, yep.
It's like what to say. It's like, well,
yeah.
Well, this is a warning.
I called it, YouTube. I called it.
I don't remember. But see, the joke was, I'm not even sure.
So, like, does this guy, like, okay, so this guy has, like, a rich family. Like, this isn't his house, right? It's just a house he lives in.
This is pretty good stuff. Right in, like, so this is a warning. Well, this is a warning. Well, no, this is a warning, bitch. I deserve this. Blueprint. I could have maybe not. Come on, bitch. You know what? Maybe a little bit. Not sure. It's like the revelation. Not sure. But the revelation, the warning of revelations that might be a warning. Not sure. But Derek, bitch. Cyclone monster. Anyways, what I'm saying is, like, I'm not sure what's going on. Like, you know.
So, who found this guy? Was it Six? Or was it Elmo? I assume Six. This guy feels like a 6 cow.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. The blueprint, and I guess if I got a backtrack remaster this in like the Island Official and tell it, what's going on up there? There. What? Not sure. These motherfucking tornado wind, the gators. It's like, I'm an alligator. I'll pop a call for you. Space Invaders.
This guy is cool, man. I like him now. Hell yeah, dude. A box of popsicles, a fucking weed pipe, some cigarettes, some fucking beers, some fucking money, some fucking liquor. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, dude, the fucking glizzies, dude. Not the glizzies. What happened to the glizzies, man? I mean, it's just a rich fucking pillhead. $15 years ago. Holy shit. 15 years ago.
Cigarettes and do what I do.
Who's the chick in the thumbnail? That's a chick that I follow on Twitter. Her name is Empath Chan. She's a mentally ill, deranged, right-leaning fucking grifter. She says the N-word to impress right-leaning men. She jokes about being a pedophile. She's also a cokehead, so there you go.
Oh well.
There's your low drop on a random whore.
I'm in hell.
Yeah, so a regular woman.
'Cause I got the blues.
Yes, she does have OnlyFans, but like, I've interacted with her. Just don't she's so far off to where she just wants attention. Like she gets high or drunk and goes out at night, and she literally runs up to random men while filming, while screaming, "Help! Help! He's attacking me! Help! Rape! Help! 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 And like, just to get them in trouble, or like just for a reaction. She's batshit insane.
Never stole me my ribs. Always loved them true. If you want someone else, well, hell. Like I say, I'll be in my room.
Alright, so Bong Radio Records has been online for 15 years, making music, making absolute gibberish nonsense.
Is cool. I know it's true.
Okay. You were always kind of schizoid, it seems. You were always a schizo, uploading garbage. Lots of alcohol. Uncrustable, dude.
Yeah, it's a fast song.
Garbage. I'm cameled up, suck my conch, shoot you down with a Glock. Alright. I do not care about your music, good sir. I want to see your mental decline in real time. Thank you very much. That's all I want to see is a mental decline. I was working on a video that I scrapped. Like, I was going to do a video on Lolcow Live, and I was going to, like, shit on the whole premise of the show. And, like, I was like 13 minutes into it, and I was like, the show is like so shit that like this isn't necessary. Like Like I've already said this shit on stream. Like there's no reason for me to make this video. Shotgunning a beer for Jesus.
Shotgun a beer for Jesus. Shotgun a beer for Jesus. Shotgun a beer for Jesus. Shotgun. Shotgun. Grab ripper, righteous roll.
Let me. I'll watch this one, but this better not have a fucking. This better not have nudity. Okay, it better not have nudity.
Going today. It's July 5th. I'm celebrating. Motherfucker. Let's tell you a story about geography, right? Okay, very important. I tell you this geography lesson. You need to get your maps and you look at the map. It's very important from the beginning of time. Hold on a second.
Man, he is fucked on that Miller Lite. That's Miller Lite, I think, right? I think that's a Miller.
I don't think you understand nothing. Do you? Very good. Right now. You get it? Nah, dumbass. Fuck! I saw geography lesson 101. America, what? Car owner bat virus. America, right, New Orleans. Yeah, y'all know nothing. Look at the fuck up bat country. Look at that motherfucking bat lovers. American, car owner, you had Mickey Mouse and said with a.
He sounds like the South Park fucking Hicks. Like, oh, like, they took my job and all that shit. Like, that's what he sounds like.
Bad vampire, man. Motherfucking Americans. What do you mean I didn't know? I explain it. Well, I said in there, God. Right? You know, there across the ocean. Right there, split the world apart and make it for the order, and then heal it.
It's like a fucking. It's like a caveman that just got like thawed out of an ice cube and is just like immediately like scared and confused.
That's something good to say.
I already watched that.
I don't know how much battery I got left here. I got another one plugged into that shit. Okay, so at this point, evil is redundantly dumb. Why? Because the necessity of what? It's just not a necessity. It's you need you know what do you need? You need intelligence. You need self-reflection, intellect on many different subjects. But like at this turning point in just consciousness, it requires, in my definitional singularity, to my supposed enlightenment, which is in fact a true statement that they've talked about many times.
Who's the Jewish comedian guy that's like really short and like his parents were like legend comedians or actors or whatever, and he's like really fucking Pauly Shore. This guy reminds me of Pauly Shore. Jack Black. No, not Jack Black. Yes, Jack Black, the star of the Minecraft movie. No, not Jack Black.
Acquisition of many other sources of revenue to require ourselves the definition of resourcefulness, I guess, or
Like, I know I have some Zoomers in here that might not know who fucking Pauly Shore is.
Excuse me, were you the guys that wanted to take a picture?
It's, God, these clips suck.
Dude, how great is it that Brendan's not here?
I know.
He would fuck up this whole episode.
Yeah, but it's this guy. Like, it's
resourcelessness. We would indeed need to be able to continue to prosper with regards many different analogous to the supposition that we don't have to actually necessarily understand the necessity of that definition being exactly what it's supposed to be. Forget about words. Just everything's destroyed. Are you moving? Is this moving? Yes, this is there pain here? There's possible like little mites. There's mites on your skin. There's mites. Whatever. Irrevocably, redundantly dumb, not supposing to understand the pain of a cigarette, tobacco, or marijuana being just supposed.
I don't know, man. This guy seems like he'd be my cup of tea. I don't know.
Okay, this is how we roll. I'm out wheat. Yep. Well, we're a chicken dinner. We're getting some shopping in. New month, new deals. 217, fresh new bag. Apartment accessories. Dollar General is in. Okay, I'll clean this up. Yeah, it's I was eating some.
The hell is that?
Cocoa Krispies.
And fucking cigarette buds. Fucking white, untoasted bread. Cigarette butts and fucking Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, it's I was eating some Cocoa Krispies. But then that's what you do when you get some good deals. You celebrate. You say things, and then you wake up and you do it again. It's June 1st, people. There are new steals, deals, Dollar General. Yes, sir, drills down the crop.
Now this is an old head.
Oh, come on. There are new deals at Dollar General. General Joe Man Stars of Crow. Yes, sir. Deals. We're going to rob them. Dollar General. Yes. June 1st. Steals and deals we had at Dollar.
He's too well put together. Look at his teeth. Look at his hair. I mean, I don't know, man. I've known certain people, like, for example, like, this dude probably isn't doing meth, but he's probably schizophrenic and probably popping pills. Like, some people can be somewhat functioning. Like, there was this one guy that I can't remember who it was, but I found this rambling schizo guy they would fucking fucking Zeke. Alright. Oh, not Zeke, sorry. The Zeke show. This guy is like a rambling schizophrenic. Like, this guy is insane. But somehow, he fucking drives a car. He even works sometimes. Well, at least he's mentioned that before. There's some people that can just like last for a while, like not forever. Like one day they're gonna hit the wall and fucking crash, but like there's people like this like all over.
Okay, Tony's deism, part 3. So, how do you go? Okay, so.
All right. Let's move on to Zeke, I guess. Now, this is where it gets a little dark. The Zeke show. This guy's Zeke, obviously. He is a schizophrenic yapper. This guy loves bringing up past trauma all the time. So this guy lived with his mother, and I think still does. And his mother is actually worse than him. His mother, to be honest, it's even sometimes a little bit too much for me. Sometimes, but his mother has dementia, and she's like she's awful. She's awful.
Albert, Anita, please send the invoice from the where I was.
She's awful. So Zeke basically emotionally tortures her, because like she like if this guy brings up like childhood abuse and childhood trauma and assault and things like that to her fucking constantly, and she fucking freaks out and yells and shit like that. And there's a really funny clip of her, of her hitting him with a fucking switch, with a fucking branch, because she was so annoyed. But anyway, Zeke is at war with like the state, because the state took his mother away from the home, because the state believes that she needs to be in a care facility. Is this the one? No, that isn't. So, I think this person is not necessarily funny. I mean, it is funny, but I think that it's more fascinating than anything, because like I think like now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but like I assume that schizophrenia is genetic. Oh yeah. So this is when Zeke let a chick like stay with him, and like he was like fucking mogging her and shit.
Tanya, you see, that's the music she was putting on. Tanya, that's music she was putting on to provoke me. All you ever did coming here is pull this crap to provoke me to report stuff. Right? Right? I'm getting it on video. This is what you treated me. You're playing the same.
Get a place to go.
Go.
Monday.
Go. have to come clean. What's going on? The jail. Get off of here. You just hit me. Lord, I don't want it anymore.
God, whatever you do, body of Christ, do not lose the presence of God. Do not lose.
Out of here. You gotta get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You gotta get out of here. Get out of here. You just hit me. You just hit me.
I did hit you because you said
So
that.
I gotta do a video on this guy.
I'll take you to jail.
I gotta do a video on this guy.
Then you have your phone. You have to get off of it.
That's the thing, though, like, normies don't dark shit like this.
They have to get you
Well,
to jail.
okay, some do, but
I can't have you here. You hit me, I'm gonna take charges. You hit me. You hit me, you have to go to jail.
I did. Help!
You have to go.
dude, that fucking dog looks so confused, dude. But anyway, I'm just doing a recap because I haven't shown off Zeke in a fat minute. I have no idea what he's been up to. I have no idea what he's been up to. He's probably rambling a bunch of nonsense again. Let's see what kind of nonsense.
Go ahead. You pick out the good one.
Oh my god, dude. He's at karaoke?
I think you...
Dog knows everything about a woman by smelling her crotch.
You are an artist, I can tell. You read my mind. You're gonna read my mind, put on the... You know why? Listen, my... didn't let me think about like that.
Alright. So it seems like he takes advantage of mentally ill women. I'm seeing a little bit of a theme here when it comes to the women on his YouTube channel. I'm seeing a little bit of a theme. Okay. This is door ring cam footage of when Zeke was trying to kick out a fucking prostitute that wouldn't leave his house.
Oh, wait. He has the R. He has the R over her. She's the PR.
Okay,
President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, is manipulated with bribing and blackmail. And these methods, same exact methods are being implemented in my life against me. So Elon Musk blackmails him because he's on the Jeff Epstein client list, which means he gets bribed with sex with little kids and then blackmailed using that same method. Pedophilia, blackmailing with pedophilia was so common. People at the church were using that against me, doing defamation, coming up with these charges. And then he's bribe with that the leader of Qatar with that huge phallic, which they say isn't a bribe because it's a you're gonna use it as a
goddamn fucking yapper fucking champion of the world.
Yankee Shirley over here. Look how much fun we're having. And Tasha over here. So, let's see. Well, we're gonna find out what's going on here. Tasha, Shirley's got picked up a scent. So has Frankie over there. What these dogs know from smelling around here. And then
smelling around here.
Yeah, let's see what's going on. So, very important components of our body, of physiology, respiration, breathing, digestion, circulation, and then the nervous system, the brain, are highly benefited by over-the-counter products I've become familiar with over the years. The right probiotics, the right enzymes.
Oh yeah. The Hangar's still alive. Hang on, the Hangar. I'm surprised he's still alive. I'm surprised he's still alive. 37 people in his chat. Some I see are some of you guys. Yeah, lots of you guys actually. The majority of his chat are like fucking trolls now.
Being ripped off the streets by people who don't identify themselves. And I see the president calling in the National Guard against American citizens and threatening to call in the...
I mean, he's just watching
And
a
after
dumb
arriving
video.
at the ICE building, demonstrators held a rally calling for immigrants to be treated with dignity and respect. ABC 10's Garj Paul Sangha has more from protesters at the Capitol last night.
It wasn't just a rally.
Alright.
It was the end of a grueling journey. Dozens of immigrant families and advocates walked for 3 days.
Alright. I'm not gonna bother because he's not responding to chat, so I'm not gonna bother.
So, Tanya the other day sent screenshot of text conversation with Anita that occurred on August 17th of last year, 2024, when I was arrested for spousal battery. And I was jailed for 3 days. A horrible experience.
Yes, it was a horrible experience for being arrested for spousal battery. Yes, I'm sure you were having an awful experience while the fucking woman you were with is is like laying on the floor knocked out.
I reported a violation of the Constitution. It was cruel and unusual punishment, and that's no exaggeration. And so that was their intention to get me jailed. They wanted to provoke me.
The video of his mom hitting him is gone. Son of a bitch, dude. Son of a bitch.
So that's been the attempt for me to hear that.
Alright, boys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling really sick. My stomach is like really queasy. I think I might even puke. I'm gonna head out of here and puke and nap or something. Thank you, Sloth. Thank you, MG. Thank you, Tig. Thank you, Alpha Elmo. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Zach, for the donation that you sent earlier. I really appreciate that. That does help out a lot. Six, Tig, MG, Sauce, Thundercock, Luke, The Watcher, I swallowed too much semen last night, so it's all bubbling up. Thank you, Jordan, as well. Fucking obviously, like, dude, look, it's fucking, look, I know that a lot of other locale people have strong communities, but dude, like, I don't see any other chat, well, besides Thickies, but you know, whatever, that it's the same people every single fucking time. That is rare, and that is a good thing, and I really appreciate it. I'm Tarman, the Starman. Wait, chocolate rice. Wait, hang on. God damn it, dude. What do you mean chocolate rice? Oh, what is that? Oh, chocolate rice. I did not see this.
What's up? This is Nintendo Guy 2022. Today I have made for you chocolate rice made with one big Hershey's chocolate bar melted down with some Snickers creamer. And this look good, don't it? Chocolate rice. It's a good breakfast to start off. So let's see how the chocolate rice tastes.
What
good.
The fuck? I mean, what the hell do you want me to say?
Okay. I mean, I was willing to mind my own business. I was willing to respect your territory and treat you like a man, but you couldn't leave it alone, could you? You couldn't let a man sit here for 5 minutes and take a rest on your precious piece of shit hill? Okay. But my briefcase? I'll get it for you, all right? You can have my briefcase. Here, you want my briefcase? Here's my briefcase!
You gotta